Hello darlings and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ronnie and today's speed build is of a Japanese starter home. So naturally we're in Mount Komorebi, we're on the 241 Wakabamori lot, which is one of the 20 by 15 lots in this world that came with the Snowy Escape expansion pack. So as you can see, the general shape of the house is already done. It's fairly simple and I was just working on the roofing. I decided to go for the curved roof because of course that seemed like a very recurrent theme of many Japanese houses, so I wanted to include this element of the Japanese architecture in this house as well. So this house, as the title of this video suggests, is a starter home, which means it comes in at 17,858 simoleons. That's amazing for your gameplay if you want to start afresh and your sim does not have that much money yet. This is an ideal house for them. It's a house for a single sim only, but I think that should not be a problem. So as you can see, I'm currently working on the front porch and on a bit of the landscaping. I used this beautiful Japanese maple tree and those bamboo trees, which I noticed were basically everywhere in the surroundings. So that's why I decided to go with this type of landscaping that would somehow tie in the whole lot with its surroundings. So yeah, I really wanted to make things look more connected, and I think it looks really nice. You will see it in the screenshots at the end of this video, but I think it looks really nice. So I'm just messing around with some debug plants and debug items to make the front porch slightly more decorated. Of course, this is a starter home, so I was very much making use of the debug menu to save as much money as possible. So you will see me jumping to that, jumping to the debug menu a lot. So we're currently popping into the interior. So I'm just trying to figure out the floor plan, most importantly because of the window placement. And we're starting in this little kitchen. Yes, I'm working on it right now. So I'm using the counters that came with a Snowy Escape. They're absolutely beautiful. I genuinely love them. Super amazing. And I'm also making use of the appliances that came with the pack as well. So this build is actually pack restricted. I'm using only the Snowy Escape pack and the City Living one. However, I need to point out that there are only, I think, 2 rugs and 2 paintings used in this house from the City Living pack. So if you don't own this pack, feel free to download it. You should not be missing on anything, honestly. So I am just trying to figure out some small details and some decorational pieces everywhere, because even though it's a starter home, I still wanted it to look cozy and nice and lived in. So I really focused on this common area. So basically you have a kitchen, a dining and a living room all tied in a single room, and so I was really using most items in this particular space. Now we're moving on to the bedroom, which is a bit simpler, let's say. But I think it's okay because if you really use this build for your gameplay, you can always add anything, or of course also delete anything that you would like to see or not see. So, I forgot to mention, but this residential house has only, I believe, 53. I can't read it right now. Sorry, the video is too small for me. But I think, yeah, I think it's just 53 tiles. So it's considered a tiny home by the game, especially if you have, of course, the tiny living stuff pack. So also feel free to use this feature because it will give you some perks associated with it, and you can have a lot of fun. So now we're moving on to the bathroom, and I just couldn't resist and had to use the beautiful kitty tiles. They're just so cute. I couldn't resist, and based on this like wallpaper, based on this tile, I then decided to make this same that it's living here, a cat lover and also a musician. So there will be a lot of cats in this house. No things for cats though, because like I said, this is a pack restricted build. Also, I don't own the cats and dogs pack, but I thought that maybe this would be an ideal house for a sim that loves cats and is planning on getting one as soon as they have slightly more simoleons. And I think there should be a space for the bed and for the litter box and for the bowls. So I think this should work quite nicely. So like I said, I'm just decorating the common space. I'm just really trying to use as much money as the game allows me at this point. So yeah, I'm just trying to add all kinds of things. Also, definitely some cat related things. At the end of this video, you will see me placing like small white cat statues. Those are again from a debug menu, but I just wanted to point that out, that it's actually in base game. I have absolutely no idea why they're in the menu, and like, are they like anywhere in the world? I genuinely don't know, but there are those little statues. You will see it at the end of this video. Right now, I'm popping back into the exterior. I found this beautiful bamboo fence. Again, in the debug menu. It's always the debug menu with me, right? Especially for starter homes. And that seemed like an ideal item to kind of like slightly close off this lot, but at the same time I'll be soon drawing a little pathway, because maybe you've noticed, but behind the house there is like some sort of path suggested in the terrain. So I wanted to tie it all in and make things a bit more logical, I guess. So yeah, you see me, I'm just like flicking through the catalog, trying to find a few things here and there. Here I'm just adding a few more decorations to, like, I hope I've managed it, but I really made an attempt to like, not to make this look like a starter home, if you know what I mean. So I was adding all kinds of debug items everywhere to make it look like it should cost more than it does. So I am trying to look at my notes. I always write notes so that I know what I should be talking about, but yeah, that's probably everything, like the most important things. So now I think I should be moving on to that pathway I talked about a few moments ago. I really like the way I made it. You will see it right now. So I'm just drawing, I'm not like making one straight line, but I am just kind of making it look more realistic, slightly worn out, and yeah, I genuinely love the way it looks. So I'll be using that technique in my future builds as well, I'm sure. So I thought it was a bit weird that the fence is not on this side as well, so I decided to place it here, and I'm just like shuffling it here and there because I wanted to make it to make sense, right? But yeah, I think it's just some terrain paint here and there, maybe a few debug items, yeah, like this one. And we're coming to the end of the video. So this build will be available on the Sims 4 gallery. My ID is bohemian_Ronnie. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram. The handle is Sime across all platforms. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like or write a comment. I always appreciate it. And if you'd like to see more of my speed builds, you can also subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye!